Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah. Welcome back to the
PNJ.
Show.
Regresamos, Dios mío, en la segunda vez en esta semana, mi gente.
Like always, we
Estamos
back.
en eso. Listen,
And we back.
ladies and gentlemen, listen. You know what happened, though? Everybody was in their pocket. You know, it's a regular work week. It's a Friday. And we were just bored, right? And we were just thinking, like, hold on, man. Let's double up for the week. Regularly, we drop the mics on Wednesday. Y'all might hear it whenever y'all hear it, but that's our regular day. Just because that's our day in the office.
Yeah.
But today's Friday, and Wednesday was a couple of hours ago, and we brought it back.
I'm going to correct you right quick.
Go ahead, V. Go ahead, do your thing.
We in the studio, not the office. 'Cause I know you be in your office so much, you can still be saying the office.
Go
Like,
ahead.
you got your own. You
Go
know
ahead,
you
Jay,
want
go
your-
ahead.
No, go ahead and set them straight, V. Go ahead and set them straight, my
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
I
in the
mean,
studio, you know,
hold on.
The PNJ
So
podcast studio.
we're gonna make this controversial right now,
y'all
man, because our office is our office. It doesn't matter if it's a closed setting.
All right.
This is our office.
Can I counteract that real quick?
For sure.
The only reason I don't like the word office, because office makes it seem like it's work. And to me, even though it's like...
Ooh, I see where you're going,
even
Jay.
though we working.
not
Jay,
a
I see
job
where
for
you're
me.
going, Jay.
But
This is a
not,
love
they
and
don't,
passion for
yeah,
me.
Jay,
they
I see
don't
where
feel
you're
like
going.
work.
If I could do this every day, if I could, you know,
We
I
gonna
would.
continue doing it. You
So I don't
know,
want to
see?
call it my office.
It's gonna
Jay,
get to the point we're
I
gonna
re-
have to do it.
I retrieve on that.
Thank you very much.
And I just said a bad word.
At least
I said
4
office.
times.
My
You
bad.
forgiven, you forgiven,
No,
though, you
but for
forgiven.
sure because he broke it down to the grand root of what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
you ain't lying.
stop that, bro.
We in the studio. We in the man cave.
We outside. We outside.
Where you at? We out there.
We outside. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Jay still sweat.
Una
This man
toalla,
this man
porque-
don't respect the weather. He don't respect nothing. He just sweats just because.
No, I was about to mention something about that too, but damn. Like, yo estaba que le iba a decir una servilleta, una toalla o algo.
Una vaina, una sábana or something, man.
Listen. God took a little extra time when he made me go, I'm going to make that nigga slippery as fuck.
There go Jay with the nonsense. Ladies, he always selling himself.
Why you got to take it like in a sexual way? I'm just saying like...
No, but selling yourself don't have to be sexual. He's selling himself. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah.
You know, slippery. I mean, that could
I
go
like to
a lot
have
of
a good
ways.
time.
It could go a lot of
Yeah.
ways. Yeah, for sure.
Slippery when wet, yeah, you know.
Ooh,
Lady Lady can slip her right on top of you.
Whoa.
Nah, but listen, man, real talk, man, gentlemen, listen, that go as far as how we interact, how we
Yeah, go too
enjoy
far.
the time that we are together, that we're doubling up
Yeah,
on the
that's
segment, you know what I'm saying? And just doing it just because
We love
it's first and foremost, it's fun for us.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, we enjoy this. And thirdly, hopefully you guys tell a friend to tell a friend
To tell a
to tell a friend. for
Come
sure.
listen to these
Can I
guys.
add a fourth thing
Esto
real quick?
loco.
Go ahead.
Can I add real quick?
Go ahead.
One of my favorite things besides just talking to the people is getting together with my close friends, which is you guys, and just vibing. Either we on this or we're just barbecuing without like getting on the podcast.
Yeah.
Just getting together. Because, you know, you don't always have that time for your people, especially
Right.
when you get older.
Right. And the thing is that, I mean, ladies do it in the salon, dudes do it in the barbershop. It's gossip. People talk just to talk. And if you could record it and put it out there and just put your emotions out there on a mic
Yeah.
and let it be heard for others to understand and hear you and second guess you and undermine you and be with you, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So we in it.
Wait, P, are you telling me that men gossip?
Oh, for sure.
It
Are you
works.
telling me?
For sure. That's what we do right here.
No,
That's what we do here every week.
Don't even go
I
down.
know, I know. I just wanted to throw that out
Yeah,
there. I know.
we do that. We
Men-
do that. We
men,
do that.
men,
We might be gossiping about cars and the moons and the stars and different, but we gossip. You know what I'm saying? Once you start talking amongst a group of people, you're gossiping. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
No.
We don't care what nobody else is doing over
Especially
here,
when
but
it's
you know,
about sports or somebody,
yeah,
whatever.
you know.
You're talking about sports, ¿sabes? Perdón. La Serie Caribe about to start, boy.
Oh, it's gonna be a problem.
You know, and they're bringing that to the U.S.
Well, they always have, and
But no,
and,
now more.
And the thing that I like about that is that they know whoever is behind the scenes of that, they know where to put the right teams where they need to be.
Yeah.
When you look at Miami, you got the Puerto Ricans, you got Dominican Republic, you got Venezuela.
And the Cubans.
Right? No, Cubans never come down here. Cubans never come to Miami, and they don't do it for a reason. There's a reason why they don't bring Cubans over here.
Oh, they stopped doing it.
Right, right. They don't.
I remember now.
They don't bring.
People are gonna run away from the.
Right. They're gonna get lost.
They're gonna get lost. They're gonna get lost.
I think we're early 2000s.
You're gonna go in the bottom of the ninth. The batter is the mascot, right? You know what I'm saying? you don't have a closer. You don't have a water boy. You don't have a coach. Is a problem. So they don't bring them boys down here to Miami. So the way that the shit is orchestrated by whoever's the director of operations or whomever, they do it the right way. They send the teams to where the most traffic is gonna be. Cuba would have been a good traffic here, but they know they're running in trouble. They're not gonna do that.
I was trying to figure out the word what it was. They're gonna defect. That's what it is.
Right. So you bring Puerto Rico here, we got enough for Venezuela.
They're citizens like us.
That shit get packed.
It does.
Shit get packed.
Boys, I need one thing from both of you. This is homework.
What?
Now that the series is there, you guys gotta give me my Dominican flag so I can rep it.
I got you. I got one at the crib. I
I
got
need,
you.
I need to buy a bigger one, but I got a small one in the studio room.
But wait, now that y'all talking about
Use the
Dominican,
studio.
y'all talking about Dominican flag, right? So last night, I'm like, damn, I need some shoes. I need some all black shoes to go to work. And it just so happened I went in the Nike app. I love dunks, so I started creating my own dunks, right? Just
Oh shit.
custom colorway,
Just
whatever.
window shopping.
Whatever. But it actually gives you the option to set them up. But why I did some Dominican, I show my, she's like, damn, them shit look nice. Yeah, I did them things.
No, you can do that.
You could put que lo que on the back. You could put whatever you
shit.
want with a Nike.
You can put the flag on there too.
Yeah, no. When I went to the emoji to put the flag, it didn't let me.
Okay, remember.
But you could write whatever you
But you
want.
can customize that here afterwards. That'll be
Remember
more
a couple
fun.
of years
Yeah.
back, Nike came out with them Air Forces, Que Lo Que Air Force, the Dominican Air Force, sorry.
Right.
And they say Que Lo Que, they had the dominoes and the laces, a whole bunch.
Well, he was saying that now you can still like put that on there.
So I
now.
guess
Right.
they
You
kept all that.
could
Yeah.
put that. You could put that. That's that. I was like, whoa,
That's
hold
not
on,
bad.
man.
And on the dunks, not bad.
I add them to my cart, which I'm gonna show y'all boys right now. So these are the dunks that I created last night. Hold on, man. Those are the dunks that I created last night. That was me, creation right there. Who gonna tell me who? But here, where it says Nike, you could do whatever you want. Look at them shits, Jay.
No.
And that's just
Damn,
me.
right in the
just,
bottom, I wish in the white part would have put something there.
I would just randomly just playing with the app. But that's coming back to that. They know what they're doing. They're gonna put certain teams where they're not running the risk from people, having
like,
the whole dog out empty.
For someone who doesn't watch baseball like you guys do, who's in charge of this whole thing? It's not obviously Major League. Like who?
Oh, no, it's not Major League. It's not Major
FIBA,
League.
Like that. Who the hell is in charge of all this shit that creates like these leagues and shit like that?
I mean,
La Serie Caribe.
There's his own entity, his own
Some
company. and shit.
niggas allegedly, not big dogs.
They gotta
I only
got
know
money. They gotta got
one
money,
that used
of
to be a
course.
player and he's
I
like
mean,
a coach. I don't know.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
answer that question
Yeah,
because I don't have the answer. To be honest
I
with
don't
you,
want to be wrong.
but I'm gonna tell you like this though. It takes a lot from each individual country to be able to put those teams out there because you
Right.
still got to pay travel. It's still uniform. Of course, you get the
The
sponsorship, whatever. The helmets.
And there are like Major League players on there.
A lot of teams do have.
A lot of retired.
Especially the Dominican Republic.
A lot of retired.
Okay,
Puerto
one of the
Rican,
questions I was
Dominican-
gonna ask was like the Major League. Like, let's say the Marlins had a Dominican player. Like, they would be cool with them playing and maybe getting hurt, like that. 'cause
Well.
it's not-
Hold on.
Some regulation on
It,
that.
it depends. It depends. First and foremost, the quality of player that you are. Obviously, it's like the same thing as the Pro Bowl in football.
Right. That's why they took away the game. Now it's just like
Fun shit. Yeah.
like dodgeball
yeah.
and shit like that. Yeah.
So, but even so, if you look at it, the Pro Bowl is almost scratching the Super Bowl, where every team that's in the Super Bowl, you're not sending a player to the Pro Bowl.
Right.
And if you're in the Super Bowl, you better believe you're a Pro Bowler.
And that's more of a modern thing because maybe like 10 years ago, the Pro Bowl was always held after the Super Bowl, and that way the people in the Super Bowl can play.
Right. But coming back to the whole baseball equation of things, what they do is like, okay, well, baseball season is nowhere near starting when this
Yeah, it's too cold
League.
to be in the United States.
when this league is going, the Caribbean League, it's so far from spring training, let alone from the regular season,
Right.
that you could forfeit a player to go out there and play. Now, if you're a high caliber player, a Juan Soto, he ain't playing in no shit like that. He
I
can't.
would have. I was
He
there
can't.
because
But
risking your contract like that. No.
but there are
all these people all that money and you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
right. But there are active major league players right now
And retired too.
and
A lot of
retired.
retired,
Okay.
yeah.
And
All right.
but there are active players right now that do contribute to that league.
Okay.
But then again, that's a
And
team
they coaches as well.
that but
So
that,
who's
like,
like the biggest all-star that the Dominican team has?
I would say Vladimir's son.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He playing right now?
Miguel Cabrera's out there too, which he's a little older.
But he's not retired already. I thought he retired.
No, he's still playing.
Okay.
No, Miguel Cabrera retired. He
I
retired
thought he
last
just
year.
retired last year. I thought he
retired
Last year,
last
okay, hold on. Let's look at the
he did,
roster
he
because
did.
I seen some.
And-
I
but
seen some
know
pretty
Albert
big names.
Moore is one of the coaches.
Okay.
I seen some pretty big
Dominican
names.
One of the
Let's-
Dominican
All right.
team,
All
I'm
right.
saying,
All
yeah.
right. All right.
Yeah,
there are some pretty big names out there,
and,
man.
And when the World Baseball Classic come next year, it's gonna be a problem. Now you got David Ortiz, Big Papi, and Pedro Martinez and some other guys that they like the like how you call this? Damn. They in charge of the Dominican team, you know, and picking the players and voting and whatever. It's a whole bunch of them. It's like 6, 7 of them.
If the USA, they don't put like their big players in there, right?
Of course.
They do.
For the
I mean,
world- for the world-
Otani played a couple of years ago.
but he played for China.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but he said major
But
league.
that's for the World Baseball Classic, though, right? Not for
Yeah,
the career. Not for.
Not for the World
World Baseball
Classic.
Classic. Still,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
still
No, yeah.
risking
No, I know,
something,
I know,
right?
I know,
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, in the World Baseball Classic, the American have their own team and they got all the stars.
No, I know. I know.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is it's still outside of your.
That's like the Olympic for baseball.
I got you. All right. Even though most of the time I don't think the U.S. wins like the Olympics. And
They
baseball.
won it that year that he was there. Oh no, Otani
won it.
The Otani won.
Yeah,
He
usually like
they
the
beat USA.
usually like the Japan and
Otani
shit
beat
like
USA
that.
here.
USA.
The Japan beat USA here
Yeah, like
in
the Little
Money.
League
He,
World
he
Series.
beat Mike Trout.
Yeah.
It's like the Little League World Series. Always Japan out there, like a machine.
They got some good ballers over there,
Otani
man.
didn't play as a kid in the World Little League.
Who?
Nah.
Otani in the Little Leagues.
No, I think he did.
No,
I
I
have no
don't.
idea.
I
I
don't.
don't
We,
know. A couple of players did.
if he did, we didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? But that,
No, of course,
that
but they
nigga don't.
usually now talk back and go be like, oh,
Well,
he played.
but that
Like,
I've never heard him say that.
Harper, right?
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
He
Yeah.
played in the World Baseball Little
Yeah,
League.
but that's more
Little
that's
kid,
more
they go
us
back,
in the
and they
American
go back
land.
now and go see the mother little kids coming up.
I wouldn't doubt it that Otani didn't play as a small leaguer because at the end of the day, when you look at him, he's a dinosaur. He's a robot.
I got you. Yeah.
He's not real. He's not a real human. He's not real.
Let me ask you a quick
God
opinion.
made
I know this
He's
is
not real.
opinion. This is a what if.
That's
Obviously,
what we
it would
think,
never
but God
happen.
made him.
Huh?
God made him.
No, I'm just saying that nigga's a robot.
This is a what if. I know it would never happen. Just I want to know your opinion on this. If Dominican fielded the best possible team they could do, the best possible team,
Oh, it's coming up, nigga, next year.
no matter what, even if they're all stars and like the best they could possibly put
They
up,
coming.
and the U.S. could put their best,
Yeah.
you think they would beat the U.S.? No, I'm asking. I have no idea. I'm
Yes.
just asking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Coming.
Pictures
Yes.
and shit like that too.
They coming
Everything.
next year.
Okay.
No,
Get your Dominican
but,
jersey
but not,
now.
but not even that. But not even that. What he's saying is,
They're gonna be
As a whole,
battle.
as a whole.
like
As
it
a
doesn't
whole-
matter. You just pick your best.
I mean, you.
Didn't I
you-
show y'all niggas the lineup last time?
No, me as a baseball fanatic, you got to sit back and think about it. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you for sure, definitely, yeah.
Right.
But it'll be a 10-9 game type shit. It could go either way. Cause American, they got some ballers.
They
got some ballers now.
US
I don't know
got
much
some
about
ballers.
baseball, but
No,
I have,
but
I have-
USA got some ballers.
But I
They
did,
do got
I
some
did see
ballers.
that pitcher that was drafted by the Pittsburgh. Damn, I can't remember his name. He has the fucking mustache that he throws like a.
Oh, he's young. He just got drafted, right? He
Yeah,
got
but
like 2 years.
he was.
Yeah, but that,
he was an all-star starter though.
yeah, but we can't even put him in the stratosphere of the guys that really paid
Okay.
the way to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the Maddox, you got the Smokes.
But I'm talking about active. I'm not talking about people retired. I'm
Oh,
not talking about all time.
no,
I'm talking about right now. I'm
active. They
talking
can't.
right
No,
now.
active. No, active. No.
Okay.
No, I'll give you a challenge, or you give me a challenge with retro or wide open that we could just insert people. Active? No, not active. Not active players right now. That they'll be the Dominican Republic. No.
Give me some of my favorite moments, like Manny Ramirez against Randy Johnson.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If we're gonna go and open it up, and USA got some.
I was saying that.
USA got some monsters, man. USA got
They
some
do got
monster
mon-
ballers,
That's
man.
what I'm about to say. Look, DR got really, really good players. Really good players. But I don't see maybe like two of them.
Right now?
Yeah, like for the USA team, for the lineup that they have right
Oh,
now.
USA.
Sorry. For the Dominican team lineup for the World Baseball Classic. That's what I meant to say. Um, they don't. I see like two players there. Like back in the day with Dominican, the majority of them were like powerful nigga. Like they will build like okay, you know he's coming. Now these guys, we got like two or three of them that they slim, but they dangerous, right? But it's like you look at one of them or two, like you good, you raw, but hey,
Because
like it's like you were saying. Sorry, the USA team got some monsters, like big dudes. Like
no, but
trust me.
the thing is that the game has evolved, right? So we
know.
can't even look at a guy that's 210, 220 on the plate.
I ain't gonna mention no name, but yeah.
Right. We're not it's not that because you got the Fernando Tatis of the world. You have Osuna
Ooh,
Osuna. That play with the Marlins.
Osuna.
Yeah, he just won the batting title last season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You don't have these big monster guys right now. It's a whole different ball game right now. So I'm not going with the naked eye saying, okay, well he's so big he's gonna slap the ball. You could look at a slim dude. It's just a placement of the ball and the mechanism that he gonna put that bitch out there.
No.
Because you know what I'm picturing in my head? Sorry.
We-
I can't remember that the center fielder, the baseball player, U.S. NATO, like all-time steals leader. I can't remember his name.
Ricky Harrison.
Rick
I'm
Anderson.
imagining in my head like this. Like
Ricky
maybe I'm wrong.
Harrison.
Maybe like I don't know like that, but I'm
Ricky Henderson.
I'm imagining him like
Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
Yeah. I imagine him lead off, right? Then I'm imagining second at bat, Tony Gwynn. Then I'm imagining Barry Bonds coming up, cleaned up by like let's say Mark McGuire or something like that. That's tough right there. That's tough right there.
That's what I would tell
Especially
Pete.
Barry Bonds and Tony Gwynn.
That's what I would tell
Tony Gwynn
Pete,
does
bro.
not strike out ever.
Bro, that's what I'm.
And Barry
telling
Bonds,
Pete.
they don't wanna piss him.
That's what I'm.
I could give you four
But
of
we
those.
don't have those players.
But that's what I'm saying though. If we're gonna go back to that era, if we're gonna leave it open that we can insert players from different, then
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that initially.
it could be a 9 to 10 ball game, and I'm not giving it straight to the DR. It could be
Who's your starting pitcher? Pedro Martinez?
for DR for sure.
And who do you think for the USA will be? Like Greg Maddux or something like that?
No,
Randy Johnson? Nolan Ryan?
Nolan Ryan is a Jordan to me. I didn't get to see him,
I didn't
so
get-
I go Nolan Ryan.
I didn't watch.
I'll
I
go
don't watch
Nolan
much
Ryan.
baseball, but I did watch a lot in the '90s.
No,
Especially when the Marlins started, so I saw some
Nolan
stuff
Ryan.
from it.
Nolan Ryan.
And what's that other dude? The guy that played for the Yankees towards the end. He had the bloody sock.
Oh, Roger Clemens.
That's another dude. Right
No, I'm telling you, the USA. If you leave it open for me to make you a team, I'll be like, damn, my Dominican way and shit.
Because he can go back so far. Like as your cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. You know what I mean?
Right? No, we're not gonna go that far.
I
but
know.
Even
I know.
if we, even
modern,
if we,
just keep it modern era. Keep it
if,
modern
if
era.
we go 90s this way, 90s this way,
Too much.
I'm telling you, man,
Yeah.
USA got they could put you, the Greg Bugs and the Gary Sheffields. You got the Chipper Jones. You got the Aaron Jones.
Ken Griffey.
You got the Ken Griffey.
Ken Griffey.
There's a lot. Listen, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. I'm not doing that.
And pitching.
Me as a
A lot of-
Dominican,
Nah.
we think we are it. If we're gonna pick a team from the 90s to today, I could build you a stupid USA team. But us Dominicans, we
We had a stupid. We had a lot
got
of
a
Dominicans
stupid.
in the
That's what I'm
90s.
saying. It could be a 9 to 10 game, and it could go either way. Bottom of the 9, and we in trouble. It could happen for sure.
I haven't been to a sporting event in a while. I would like to go to something, even if it has to be for a Heat game right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Let's do it, man. Let's
which
do
we
something.
should because
Let's do
I just want to
something.
real quick. I want to shout this out. I want to give a quick applause to my boy Tyler Hero, that got his first All-Star selection. Well deserved because he had a lot of off years where people were like criticizing him for like, oh, you're not doing it, stuff like that because of Butler and shit like that. And he finally got his flowers right now. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. So I feel like we should go to a game at least.
I think the whole thing with Tyler Hero, it's not that he's not capable. I'm not gonna say that he's lazy.
You could say something like that, but Riley challenged him this offseason. I said, hey, it's your time. And I will
Right.
say this. He hasn't had a few good years, but this year he's picked it up. When Riley challenged him, it's like, I need you to be the guy right now.
No,
This year he's doing it.
He's been challenging him, but the thing is that if you're gonna challenge me, you gotta let me be me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna tell you, Jay, why you don't take control of the mic
Right.
every night when we out here recording, but I'm interfering with every time you're gonna go jump
Right,
on the
right,
mic.
that's-
So at that point, it's
Right.
like you telling me to do
Right,
something, or you
right.
taking it away from me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel with Tyler Hero. It's like you saw the potential, you wanted him to do it, you forcing him to do it.
But he's doing it this year.
Well, no, but the reason why he's able to do it is because you understood that the thing that's undermining him or being a barrier from him to do it, he's not in the play,
Right.
which
right,
is Butler.
Right.
Because now it's like, okay, it doesn't matter what you do,
Right.
it's your team, go do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because superstars make mistakes.
'Cause
The best team the best player on the team makes mistakes.
Because the one thing I tell you about Hero that he's never been afraid to do is, even from
Shoot.
the beginning, he's not afraid of the big moment, whether he hits it or not, which Butler oftentimes defers that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
make it or not. But if you think you're the man, take the shot. Take the shot.
Right. If you're gonna ask me to do it, let me do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. We're gonna go take a little commercial break.
Yeah, we'll be back.
You already know.
So let me know
I don't-
so I can stop
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we back. You already know what it is.
Hey, listen, if y'all forgot about us,
We haven't forgot about you.
oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
Nah, we
for
didn't
sure.
do that for that long.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, you know, but people probably want to sleep. They woke up and they hear us again.
Now we just had a little street controversy here. That's all. You know.
There was a lot of lights outside, man. There's a lot of lights outside. But you know, we're
That guy
gonna
was in for us. It was just
we're gonna
something
we're gonna hope for the best
Yeah.
No.
for the person that need the medical assistance
Yeah.
No.
and nothing.
And thankfully,
They'll be all right.
because they were joking with me like, Jay, don't even step outside because ICE is there. I'm like, ooh, I am legal, but just in case, I don't want to be detained for the whole weekend until they figure me out.
Yeah,
So I just stayed my
yeah.
ass inside, just in case.
I try
looked
to
the part. I looked the part, you know, so that's why.
I
but
try
you good.
I try to make fun of a tough situation for other families. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna apologize to the family, even they might not hear this apology because I was trying to be funny with it. But at the end of the day, man,
And I don't think they
I hope-
mean the joke either. But
right, I hope
No,
that person
No, I know.
is
but
okay.
A lot of
Okay.
people use like comedy as
All
a
comedians- all
coping
comedians-
mechanism.
All comedians do.
So like, it's always be like that. I do it a lot as well. It's just me, it's the way I am.
It's
I
a
don't mean
thing.
in a bad way. It's just try to like make better the situation as it is because I know it's a bad situation.
At the end of the day, there's bad, and you have to look for the good in every bad.
Right.
With that being said, you know what I'm saying, that helicopter running into that flight, into that American Airlines plane, a lot of things, a lot of speculations
Right.
going on with that.
Right.
You know, we don't know what was the cause or the
Right.
square root of the thing that happened, right? But
one thing we could say, sorry, Pete, is I know you agree with me. You can continue. Is our
Our condolences. Hopefully
to
everything
all
turns
the
out great.
right, for sure, for sure.
We'll,
for
we'll
sure.
be praying for the person, you know what I mean, that everything is great.
And even if for those that don't believe in prayers or whatever,
Your best wishes.
yeah, for sure, because
Right, yeah.
like me this morning, I was telling my wife, I'm like, damn, you know, what about there were parents on that flight, that their kids were not on that flight. Now those kids don't have no parents. What about there was a whole family on that flight? Now they're all
Right.
gone. You know, it's just, you know, it's a lot of things
But-
that go into that, you know.
But actually, it was worse because I found out about this news, unfortunately, on ESPN because there was
Wow.
14 members of the USA figure skating team.
No way.
Not just skaters, but coaches and stuff like that. But there were kids on there that were like coming up and the
Wow.
national
Thank
team.
you-
So
thank you
like,
for enlightening me
so they
on
were
that. I
saying
didn't
that
even
like
know.
the guy that leads the whole U.S. skating thing was saying like this is gonna set us back for years because we've lost our coaches, our up and coming
Jay,
youth
damn,
skaters and
Jay,
stuff like
I
that.
didn't
So
know,
there were
Jay, I
showing
didn't
pictures
know
of
that.
kids and stuff like that. So it's
Oh, wow.
even worse. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Who's your kid? I can't even imagine that. You know what I mean? Like I saw that from like my grandma losing my mom, and she was never the same person after that. So I can't imagine like when they were younger.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like
Now that should hit me even harder, right? Because I didn't know the people that were in there,
Right.
right? Not because you're an athlete or you're part of an organization. I care for you more than the people that aren't involved in anything.
You're such a young lives lost.
But it's like, wow, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's,
right,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
They had a title to their name type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I don't know if you ever heard back in the day, like this is way before our time. This was in the 70s. College football team, you know, the Marshall, where Randy Moss was at and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In the 70s, their whole football team was on a flight and it crashed and the whole team died. The whole team died and had to start over from scratch. Imagine that, like, as a program, as a school, as a parent.
Virginia?
And Marshall I believe it's in West Virginia. I believe it's in West Virginia. I believe Marshall is West Virginia. That's where Randy Moss was at. That's where the Heat point guard Jason Williams went to school at as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's tragedy already on its own.
But there's more layers to it now.
Right. Because there's a title to that name. You know what I'm saying? Like I said a little while ago. You know what I'm saying? It's like these are people that, at the end of the day, man, regardless of what you do, you're born already with the day that you're gonna die. There's a date already in everybody's head, right? That's why I take birthdays special. We're supposed to celebrate that, man, to the fullest, because we don't know when we're gonna die. We could celebrate a day that we were born, but we are leaving.
I don't always do it, but you should always appreciate every day you have because you never know when is your time.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow could be any one of our time. Hopefully not, but you never know when your time is coming. So you should hopefully live your fullest as possible as you can. I know you can't because life is difficult.
I woke up to a call this morning. One of my associates, right? He it just so happened to be the newly hire, right? He is going through the whole hiring process right now. He started this Monday that just passed. And he's almost at the tail end of things, of being able to become a part of the organization as a full. And he called me. And I'm like, damn, okay, well. He crying on the phone like a baby. Grown man. Man got to be at least 55.
Damn, that takes a lot to cry to somebody you don't know like that.
And he's crying like a baby. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, man, I can't go to work today. What happened? My mom just passed. Right, so this is me just listening to him. So I wanna gather as much information. I wanna give him my best condolences, but it wasn't the right time. I'm like, take the time that you need. We'll talk later. Hung up. This guy started working with the company on Monday. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's pressure.
Right.
Now, I lost my mom 2 years, going on 4 years. So it's like, I could understand you.
Right.
This is just me, my thought process. I want to tell you more, but I can't.
Right.
So my only words were, cry by yourself, don't cry around your family.
Right.
Hold it down.
Right.
People going to need you right now.
Right. Because imagine the pressure you feel. Besides losing your family and you have to be there for your family, in his mind, the other thing about like, damn, I just started this job. I don't want him to think bad about me. And that should be the least of his worries.
Right. But
you know what I mean? But like,
then again,
back of his head, of course.
He ran into the right one. I'm like, this is not important.
Right.
Go ahead and take care of that. So before I jumped in my car to come over here and started recording, I called him. I said, what's up? How you doing? No, because I want to know what I have to do. I said, don't worry about this. You know what I'm saying? You're already part of the program, basically. Mm-hmm. You could have at least 5 days of grievance. You're going to get paid. Now, call me within the next 3-4 days. Handle everything, and then we'll talk about it. And the only reason why I even brought that up is going back to the grand scheme of things. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So let's be out here and do right by one another. And if you leave tomorrow,
right.
But you know they're gonna be like, damn, that guy was right.
Right.
That guy was right. That guy was a good person,
right.
And we good.
And there's more to life than work. I know we spend most of our time at work, but it makes you
that's
believe
for
that
sure.
that's everything.
That's for sure.
Like,
that's for sure.
In the end, like, it's not the end all be all thing. Family, love, your friends, all that shit is more important than all that shit.
If you know me, you know how
I know how you do it. I look up to you on that because I tend to be a little bit more loyal to the shit. I prefer to be like you, like, damn, I should be more like, damn, but it's not for me. Let me fucking end it.
No, but sometimes you have to extend it and try to do it because you're not doing it for the person, you're doing it for yourself. Mm-hmm. And it's like I closed a conversation with this gentleman and I told him, what has helped me to cope with the loss of my mom was being there for her every time she needed me. I mean, guess what? I'm gonna still miss her by default because it is what it is.
Yeah.
You only get one mother.
Yeah.
Anybody could be a father. Anybody could be a baby daddy. That's besides that. Somebody to carry you for 9 months.
Right.
There's only one of
No,
those. There's
listen.
only one of those.
Listen, I understand. I lost my mom when I was 15.
Right, there's only
And when
one of those.
Yeah, and when I tell people like, how do you deal with it and stuff like that, I'm like, it's not any easier. I can tell
Oh,
you, I can tell
hell
you
nah.
the pain is just the same as now as it was then. It's just that I'm hardened now, and doesn't mean like that. It's just I'm able to cope with it a little bit better, but the pain is just the same. It was when I was 15. I'm almost 45. It was almost 30 years ago, and the pain hasn't changed. I can see some things that happen like Mother's Day, a certain scene in a movie type of thing.
Just
That shit'll
Mother's
make me
Day.
cry, nigga.
Just Mother's
That shit
Day.
made me
Just
cry.
Mother's
Like,
Day alone.
Listen,
They have a national day, internationally wide, worldwide. It's called Mother's Day.
right,
Right. It don't have to land on the same date, but there's a Mother's Day for everyone.
right.
They got
That
Father's
shit
Day
is-
everywhere too.
Yeah,
Right.
but anybody could be a father.
But what's up with the good fathers out there?
Oh, we out here.
You feel
I
me?
want to
We
say,
out
I
here.
want to say we'll get to that. Yeah, we will get to that.
No, we out here.
It's a good father.
We out here. We out here.
My
But
dad
but,
played a good
but,
role in
but,
that.
but me considering myself as a good father, I step outside the box and still acknowledge there's only one mother.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
For you to be a good father, somebody still got to carry that child for 9 months.
I feel.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And what happened to the mothers that throw away their kids?
it depends how and why they do it.
Maybe because I know.
And he's not excusing
sometimes
it.
'cause they
He's
get-
not excusing it.
Yeah,
But it happens a lot less than the deadbeat dads. You know what I mean? It's not the same.
Of course. I'm
Right,
not going
it-
to defend
it-
them
it-
and put the mothers
But yes,
down either.
but yes,
Right.
we should honor and respect the great fathers of this world.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
what I'm
And
saying. That's what I'm
for
Sure.
the people out there, and I can tell you now because I see it. I'm not just saying it because they're my friends. I can tell you, VMP are great dads. They do this shit for the
wish I
kids
could be
all
more.
the time. You know, all the time and shit like that. I aspire to one day, if I, by God's grace, I get to be a dad,
appreciate that.
to be just like you guys.
And
If I could.
and I appreciate that. And with that being said, right, it's like I'm gonna speak for myself. I still see flaws in me
Me too.
that
Oh,
I can
nobody's
make.
perfect.
Right? No. But that's the funny part. I know that nobody's perfect, but the imperfections that I do have, I feel like I got control of them. That's the sad part. I see myself like, okay, I'm lacking on what, let's say
Whatever it is, whatever it is.
let's say adding more salt on the macaroni and cheese.
Right,
But
right.
whatever, some
Right.
random shit. And it's like, damn,
But you know what it is?
that's a little bit more salt.
But you know what it? That's what I was about to say right there. You said it before. You already said it. You pointed it out. You pointed it out for me already. It's us as men and ladies. They're gonna be happy when they hear it. Let's say be like, oh yeah, he's right. It's us as men
Acknowledging.
We always think that we got it. Oh, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The testosterone, like,
Right.
all right, let me what's up.
And
But females, they overthink the stuff and they be like, nah, this is it. And that's the difference right there.
Yeah, we got.
Sometimes if you see how we drive in the road, and we got to come on, and then the female double check, triple check.
Quadruple check.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you see an accident with a female that a guy hit her, it'll because she was trying to double, triple check, and the nigga just wanted to ride, bang, he ended up hitting her. Or unless es muy raro que when they crash it because they're learning or whatever how to drive something with. But you know,
They were paying
most of the
attention to
time
that
they
shit,
better
yeah.
than us on the road.
I'm like I tell my daughter, females grow and they become adult and more mature way faster than a
Of
dude.
course.
Emotionally, but not logically, I would say. Like
No.
to the world type of
No,
shit. Like
no,
when you
nah,
go out and
tripping.
see shit, like no,
Nah.
okay.
No, I think they're
mature,
embedded.
period.
They're
More than-
embedded.
more
They're
than us.
they're
Way-
embedded with that because
Way earlier.
I think they're embedded with that they have the whole control. The one thing they don't have control of is security. Right? They don't have control of the strength. They don't have control of being able to argue and stand up for themselves to a certain extent. But when it comes to everything else, man, by the time you see a 21-year-old female by the time a nigga get to that state of mind, a nigga probably like 27.
Yeah.
These girls grow up early. Because they just is a thing. It's this the way that the God created them to be able to have these babies.
They can multitask way better than we.
Yeah, it's just different. Our job is to be able to
Well, going
put
back
a barrier.
Going
You're
back
not-
to the beginning
you're
of
not
the
coming
time.
in
Going
my-
back to the beginning of time, like our origin, we're supposed to be women are protectors, men are hunters and gatherers. You know what I mean? That's what the basis
right.
of our
Stay
natural
back,
instinct
hold it
is.
down. I'm gonna go bring the food.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go.
And the
get
woman
it.
is protect
right.
everything.
The house. Yeah. And
And
that's
that
real.
shit's not easy for them.
Oh
They'll
no,
point it
definitely
out.
not.
Nah.
Because when you go out to go hunt
Yeah.
as a hunter,
Mm-hmm.
make sure your tribe is secure.
Secure, yeah.
By all means, either the walls, the structures on tight that nobody's
Whatever
coming
it is,
in,
yeah.
Right.
or she has that weapon to be able to protect the
Right.
cubs. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave them secure before you go get the food.
Right. And I'll tell you this, like, I felt like we grew up to be great people our age because our parents lived in a time where the dad could be the provider and the mom could be a stay-home mom if she wanted to without having to go to work and be there for the kids. As it's gotten older and life has gotten more expensive,
certain family,
both parents have to work, and there's not that one person to be there and guide them the whole type of time. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, for me, I lived.
I see what he's saying.
I lived a little bit more of a modern era with an antique settings, right? My mom went to work, my dad was working, but it was still that security blanket, right? Where, everything gonna be okay.
right.
We never had the light. They never cut our lights.
Right. You always had the essential.
We always had a plate of food
Right.
on the table.
Right.
Whoever brought it home, I don't
Right,
know. I don't know
Right.
if my mom bought the rice and my dad bought the meat
Right.
or my dad bought the meat. I don't know.
Like for me,
But I always had food on the table.
like for me, I was fortunate enough when I would get home from
Amen.
school. You know, my mom and my dad were working. We just came to this country, but I didn't need the help. I was smart enough to figure shit out by myself. But I know there's kids. I imagine you get home, they're not capable to understand everything. They need help for the homework. Mom and dad are working all day all night. By the time they get home, they're tired. They don't have time to help them the homework. What are they gonna do? You know what I mean? Like,
you touched a bad one right there.
Especially if they don't know.
You touch you touch not a bad one. You touch an emotional one for me, right? Because I got five kids. And the only one I helped with the homework was the fifth one. Right? Like I never helped nobody else with homework. I was moving around or doing dumb shit or whatever the hell. Now with this one, I'll be on the table. Like,
right.
how you do this? I'm going to Google. How you? What's 1 + 1? I'm like, I'm asking Google. Right? It's just because now I'm embedded into this, and it's like, oh shit, this,
Right, man,
this should have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it now at times 5.
Right, right.
Like what happened?
I can imagine
what?
that shit. Like if I could be a parent now,
Oh,
like,
wow.
I can help you with all your English. I can help you with your math. Okay, now you're doing fraction algebra. I'm sorry.
Google,
Find somebody else.
Google.
Go find somebody else.
Well, our parents didn't have that.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So I lived a little bit of my time frame, born here in the States, but I lived in DR. Went to the whole kindergarten, came back over here. And now at this point, they putting me back in kindergarten when I should have been in first, but yet I didn't know no English. Now I'm in Esau, and I'm going through through the whole phase. And it's like, well, mom can't help me with the homework. Dad can't. They definitely my dad can't help me with the homework. Mom probably could. I could probably get a D+ with mom. With dad, I'm getting a F-2. Yeah, because he's off, right? But
Yeah.
I was able to kind of get through it on my own.
Yeah.
And then being in the street, doing whatever I'm doing, I had 1, 2, 3, 4. Never helped nobody with the homework. With this one here, bro, I promise you. You got the homework? Yeah, dad, but I don't. The sentence, I'm cheating, by the way, because sometimes I give her the answer. Sorry, teachers. But sometimes I give her the answer because I want to get done with this shit. The stove is cooking, you know what I'm saying? I got the shit about to get burnt. She on the table. We gotta finish this shit because you gotta go to school tomorrow. You know, but we do that.
I understand. I've helped like 17 stepkids
Oh,
become
Jay.
honor roll students and shit like
Damn,
that.
that's crazy. That's
Oh, you
crazy.
just
I said
that.
17 out of 27 because the other 10 were so bad that they weren't gonna fucking mix in that shit. So it's fine. It's fine.
That's
it's fine.
wild.
Damn.
That's wild.
Hey, but like going real quick, you just turned what? 42 recently?
42.
I know you had
A week from today.
you had a little party in your crib recently, right?
gathering.
It was
Gathering.
it was a little gathering. If I would have been more involved, I would have made it a bigger party. But I give my wife the kudos
Yeah.
for doing something that she had not done before.
Right.
She tried to make a whole weekend out of my birthday. She started Friday, Saturday. So she did that. So I appreciate that. I appreciate
big
you
up.
boys for pulling up.
Right.
You guys try to kidnap me here.
Yeah, we treated like it was funny. The VP and J show try to keep this nigga here no matter what. Just so the crowd knows, I almost faked a heart attack, but I'm like, nah, I can't do it. I went for a second, I'm like, oh, this is the big one, Mary. This is the big one. I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's just a
first
burp.
time for
It's a burp. I almost fell to the ground.
It's crazy because I had a whole long day on Saturday. I exhausted all my energy playing disc golf. And I get here just because I didn't want to try my boy, right? I didn't even know you were going to be here, Jay, by the way. I just figured like, damn, I didn't make it on my birthday, which was Friday. I'm not going to try him again. Let me just slide by for a little bit. I even told him, I'm basically going to leave my car on.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to pull up and I got to go because I left my house at 6:30 in the morning. It's already 6:30 in the afternoon or night, whatever. It's already 12 hours out. I want to go home. Just to be with the family.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was a whole setup. I get here, everybody's dressed, but
Not dressed. I was.
dressed, and you're not dressed like this. Like we're coming to our normal
I had a T-shirt.
gathering,
I had a
right?
t-shirt.
You dressed out of the norm, out of the norm.
Yeah.
Then boss lady came outside. She sat here with us, and it was all. I never looked at it being suspect, but it was like, damn, okay, I gotta go.
Although
I gotta go.
P did give me the ad
Yeah,
again.
can we start
when he's
you
like,
for a
"Oh, sorry,
little
I'm
bit?"
leaving." So I gave him 5. What's up? I'm like, "You sure you gotta leave?" He's like, "What the fuck?"
Right. You tried to keep me back. You guys did a good job.
We started you the most we could.
And it's like I got home and then I'm still running into shit. Like everything is out of place. I'm trying to put shit
You want
in order.
to shower? You want to get clean?
Right. I see a lot of cars in front of my house, and the transaction of me doing all of that, you guys pulled up, and I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers set me up. You know what I'm
They
saying?
do
Like that's
too.
crazy. It was beautiful, and that was out of everything else, that was the most appreciative, the highlight of my night, because you guys tried to stall me,
yeah.
but you guys were stalling me for a reason,
Yeah.
with a purpose.
Yep.
And then you guys pulled up. It wasn't like y'all stalled me and y'all never pulled up.
Yeah.
It was already mathematically orchestrated. You know what I'm saying?
By the way,
it was crazy.
by the way,
I appreciate that.
By the way,
Your
shout
wife-
out to Yvette for that blue drink. That shit was fire.
yeah,
That shit was fire.
Yo, blue, I
and,
thought it was green.
it was greenish, bluish.
and
my vision.
It was more
You
green
know,
than
more
blue, but it
greenish.
was.
you know I'm legally blind.
I thought I was.
Beauty, hold me down. You know
But
me, all that stuff.
it had both colors because the actual
But it's
mixer
good,
is
though.
blue.
Right. Oh, and a V can vouch for that lasagna that night. Woo! That lasagna that night, boy, for sale. It should be for sale.
Hell, bro, that shit was.
Nah,
stupid
man.
fire.
I'm telling y'all boys, man. The fact that I'm trying to close
She
the
meant on
door.
the salt, but she good with it.
I-
Gotta sell that.
I went to the trash to throw away trash. As I'm trying to close the door, I'm looking back. Y'all pulling up, making noise. I'm like, the fuck? Oh, hell no, man. Hell no, man. I appreciate that, though, man. You know, and
Put-
And shout out to Delcito for showing up with that skull.
oh, yeah.
Tequila,
That
ooh.
tequila
Oh,
smooth.
yeah,
that
that
tequila
is-
smooth. That
that
tequila
is true.
smooth.
We almost forgot about
That shit
one.
there, man. That shit there.
That's a keeper bottle. That's
Yeah.
a keeper bottle.
We should
For
buy
sure.
one again over here. 'Cause it was a good tequila.
Yeah, for sure, for
Bottle
sure.
was nice, but it was the tequila. The actual drink was good.
I'm gonna do I haven't spoken to her. I was thinking about doing like a bingo night tomorrow night.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all boys know if anything, you know what I'm
Let me
saying?
know.
Quarter board,
More or less. Probably
quarter
the kids.
four corners. You know,
After
just
the
chilling.
Yeah, our boy's birthday's coming up too. I gotta see when he's coming through.
But it's not this weekend, right?
His birthday falls on Wednesday, on the 5th. So, I
So
don't
you
know.
don't celebrate the week before. You celebrate the week after. So
Eso
after
es lo que dicen, pero yo comienzo a say,
no,
Es el mes, es el mes entero.
no, you could do that. You could do that, but it's always preferably to do it after, because what are you celebrating?
Their birthday doesn't happen. I see what you're getting.
That's what I'm saying.
at. I
That's what I'm
see
saying.
what you're
You
getting at.
celebrate.
well, we still alive. We still riding.
Right,
My
right. No,
birthday's
that's
a couple
cool.
of
That's
days.
cool.
But I feel what you mean. I feel what you mean.
If we were
do
to
not
pop
see
off,
you.
You know what you're celebrating? This is the youngest I'll ever be again.
oh,
about it,
okay,
think about it.
damn, dog, Jay, you hit that
I can be
shit.
stuff for that.
I'ma feel you with this.
Damn.
I think I'm gonna say I know I'm wrong for a fact, but some comedians said we're gonna finish it out with this. You said you can't do it a week before, but it was this comedian that somebody broke it down. He said, "Bruh, you born after you already formed in your womb.
You're already alive.
You're already alive.
You're already alive. Yeah, I see.
They
I
just
see
give
that.
you 9
I've heard
months
that,
for
yeah.
you to grow more to come out, because you already if you come out so soon, like
Oh, so you could celebrate. You could celebrate 9 months. 9 months before your birthday.
Not 9 months. There's a point when you finally have a heartbeat. I want to see when you have a heartbeat.
yeah, like
I don't know,
it was
4 or
something
5
they
months
broke it
into
down
it.
so wrong. Like
Okay.
yeah, so
Once you
really,
can't be aborted. Once
like
you can't be
it was
aborted.
crazy. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
nigga.
that makes sense.
Yeah, niggas making me smarter right now as we
But
speak.
it's all good. Thank you for listening to the VPN.
Hey, and we'll be back at a
Yeah, I
regularly
already
scheduled
know.
time on Wednesday. Tell somebody and tell somebody and tell somebody. Like and subscribe.
Recojan los micrófonos, mi gente.
Ladies,
la
that was free
botella,
for Friday.
las latas, todo se va a recoger, mi gente. We love y'all, man, for sure.
Yeah. We out. Holla.